This lesson's on place value. In front of you is a place value chart with the columns ones, tens, hundreds, and those all go into the units bracket above it. And then if you look, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s, and they all go into the thousands. Now, if I have a number, let's say a number that's 912,136, and I see a number like that, that's a big number for me, and I'm trying to think to myself, how will I say this number? Well, why I put this place value chart, or why this place value chart is here, it's to assist you. So you just line the numbers up with the proper unit. So 6 is the first number, so it'll go in the first column. 3 is in the second number in the second column. 1 third to third. 2 is in the fourth column, fourth number. 1 is the fifth number, fifth column, and 9 is the sixth number in the sixth column. Now, so if I look at this, I have 6 ones, 3 tens, 100, 2 thousands, 110,000, and 900,000. How do I say this number properly? The other thing that I'm going to look at right now is that this column is chunked into thousands, and this is chunked into units. Okay? So if I read just the left column, it reads 912,000. But this number isn't 912,000 because there is more. There's this other part. This is this 136. So how do I combine them? The best way to combine them and to read a number that is 6 digits properly is to put the word thousand, after you've read the first 3 numbers. So look now, 912,136. And that's the proper way to read this number. There are also ways in which you can represent the number differently. So if you look here, we have that number we just talked about reading properly, 912,136. Oh, sorry, this number was a little bit different. I'm going to just make this a 4 here. Sorry, 942,136. So if I have this number 942,136, that is called standard form. So it's the usual way you see numbers represented. That's why we use the word standard. However, you might hear in math class expanded form. What expanded form does is it helps you show how much each number represents. Okay? So the 4 isn't just a 4, it's representing 40,000 because it's in the 5th place on the place value chart within the number. So if I wrote this in expanded form, 942,136, it would be properly written 900,000 plus 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 100 plus 30 plus 6. That's another way. So you can represent a number in standard form like this, expanded form like this, and the third way we're going to talk about is in written form. And I've written it the way in which we would say it, highlighting the thousands so we don't make that mistake. So we read it as we would write it. You would not usually write 1,000 like this right here. You would write it in the regular line. So in the first part, you would write 900 because it is 900,000. But you can't just say 900,000, 42,000. That does not make sense. So you put all the numbers before 1,000. 942,000. And then you work on the units part. 100, you would write 136. Now, with 36, there would be a dash between the 30 and the 6, just the same as with 42. So these are 3 ways, and this would be it written. So these are the 3 ways that we can represent numbers. 942,136 in expanded form, 900,000 plus 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 100 plus 30 plus 6. And again, it sounds the same as in standard form, but in written form, 942,136. Okay, hope this helps.